Hello and welcome back to my tutorial about large-scale React applications. And in today's episode, we are talking about things that every team has to face at some point: dependency management and dealing with the legacy code. So if you've ever been tripped up by the outdated package, or stuck with some cryptic build error, or maybe felt the pain of maintaining the code you can barely recognize, then this episode is for you. Let's talk about the strategies to stay modern and secure as your code base grows. You know, it's easy to ignore the dependency management when you just started. Just run yarn, install, and go. But at scale, dependencies become a skeleton of your app. They power everything from the UI components to build tools. And if you don't manage them right, they will quickly become a source of massive bugs, security holes, and lost productivity. Outdated libraries might have security vulnerabilities. Update to the major version of the package can break your code, and inconsistent versioning can cause works at my machine kind of issues. So proactive dependency management is not just about updating for its own sake. It's about saving your team from future pain and risks. So what actually works to keep your dependencies under control? First, log file discipline is crucial. Always use a log file, package log.json or yarn.log, and always commit it to your repository. It will help to ensure that everyone on your team is using the same versions and to minimize the mysterious bugs. Second, depend on ranges carefully. For libraries that you control, use the fixed versions. And for public third-party libraries, use semantic versioning and avoid caret or tilde dependencies if you don't want to deal with frequent upstream changes. Automate as much as possible. Use tools like Renovate or Dependabot to scan your repo and automatically raise the PRs if there are new versions for your libraries. Set this up to keep your dependencies fresh, and yes, you'll have to deal with more frequent small updates, but it will help you to avoid the pain of giant risky upgrades months down the road. And regularly prune unused dependencies. It will not just help you to slim down your build for performance, but also avoid unnecessary security risks. Now let's talk about upgrades and the right way to do them. Sometimes library jumps a major version and introduces breaking changes. And my advice, don't ignore that and don't postpone the upgrade, because it will just accumulate more and more. So that's how you can deal with breaking changes smartly. Start with branching off from your main branch and deal with the upgrade incrementally, following the migration guide if library provides such. Use automated code mods if the library provides them. Many big ones do, such as React Router, Material UI, and some others. And don't forget to run your tests on every step, then you can catch regressions quickly. And of course, communicate. Let your team know that upgrade is happening to avoid the conflicts and double work. And if you are on a monorepo, consider using tools like Nix or Lerna to handle the interdependencies and automate such tasks like bumping the versions, updating changelogs, or running affected builds. Security is a non-negotiable in modern React apps. Always audit your dependencies for known vulnerabilities. Most package managers such as NPM or Yarn now include built-in audit tools. For critical paths, consider automating this through your CI/CD pipeline. So any new PR with a problematic package triggers a warning or even blocks the merge. And if your app is in the regulated industry, keep an inventory of your packages and their licenses. And tools like Sneak and Fossa can help you to automate tracking and legal compliance. And what about your own legacy code? Every big project has some. And the question is not whether you have it, but how do you deal with it? And the step one is assess it honestly. Is it stable and isolated, or does it prevent new features and bug fixes? And if it is stable, then just write regression tests around it and freeze its behavior, and just leave it be for now. But if it creates bugs and blocks new work, then refactor it gradually. But don't aim to rewrite everything at once. You will just lose the momentum and introduce even more bugs. Instead, strangle pattern works great here. Wrap old modules with the new APIs or components, slowly routing the new features to the improved code. And over time, the old legacy code will shrink until it's gone. And finally, document your refactoring as you go. Future developers, including yourself, will benefit from knowing why it was done, how it was done, and what are the weak spots. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you now feel a bit more confident about refactoring your legacy and managing the dependencies in your code. And if you have any other questions or want me to cover this topic more in depth, let me know in the comments below the video and I will gladly make another video about it. In the next episode in this tutorial, we are going to talk about CI/CD pipelines and deployment strategies for large React applications. So stay tuned, subscribe, and see you soon.